So my sister called me and she was a little bit shaken up. The car died in an intersection and some people pushed her through into this alleyway, which was actually a nice little place. So Danny Johnson lent me his truck and tools, and I got there. He had already stopped by in his Denali and checked on the car to see if there was fuel pressure, and there wasn't any at the rail, and he could get it to run on starter fluid only. But we both knew that it was probably the fuel pump that was dead on the car. So my sister bought me lunch and we went over to the auto parts store, bought a whole new fuel pump and hat assembly, and got all the stuff we needed, all the tools, like I said, in Danny Johnson's truck. And we went into the alleyway and decided to go ahead and just pull the whole tank down and change the basket and everything. And so here's my sister helping me out, and she was just asking me, what do I do next, what do I do next? And we got the tank dropped pretty quickly, and I actually did all this in 1 hour. I was actually pretty excited about that. I had done this several times recently. So we got a new filter too. The filter was gross. The whole pump came out, and here's the car starting again. And I'll tell you what, one of the best things I brought with me were safety goggles for this. There was so much stuff falling down underneath that car. And I was even being careful, and it still happened. When you pull the pumps out, the sock or the filter on the bottom of the pumps, it flips up and splashes gas in your face, and it got me in the goggles. So I'm glad I've been very careful about wearing safety goggles lately. And I'll insert my buddy here that's always reminding us to wear safety goggles.
Just full of dirt, sticks, and all that stuff goes right for your eyes. So get some of these. I paid $1 for these.
We'll fix it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
See you guys.
Okay, burnout right here. Yeah. Good old GT. Good old GT. Bye-bye.
And if you remember from my cousin's Mach 1, it had died in the Walmart parking lot, the fuel pump. And here's me with a 16-hour work day, ready to go back in just a couple of hours to work. We showed up and helped him pull down the tank and everything right there in the parking lot. This is with Danny Johnson, changed the pump right there. And so this is the second time we've done this. Just got all the tools we needed and got there and got the pump changed quickly. So I was counting with my sister how many times I'd done a fuel pump on my Bullet, my brother's Mach 1, my other Bullet that I had, my Cobra recently with the twin pumps, my Bullet again when I went to the Terminator tank, the 97 GT that I've been working on. I put a new pump in it right when it started getting running again. My friend's Terminator, we dropped the tank into the PPR V-Delete. And while I was working with my little sister, I was telling her how my wife and I had done this for the first time on my 97 Mustang V6 back when we were dating, and the fuel pump had died on the way back from Las Vegas and stranded us, and we got the car back to my parents' hangar, and I had learned to drop the tank the first time there. So I've done this job several times recently, and so this was really quick, so I thought that was really fun. Obviously not what I was planning on. I've been real busy working on my Cobra today and just dropped everything and went and helped her out with that and got her back on the road. So that's the update with her 03 GT. Nice little car. You've seen a few updates on the channel if you've been watching, and you know, it's running really strong for the miles and everything. And you know, the car is several years old now, and it still is quite reliable. Yeah, fuel pump's going to go out once in a while, but all cars have little things like that. So anyway, just thought I'd make a little update video. It was kind of hectic today, and you know, I was just hoping that people weren't going to call the police on us because it was just parked in that little alleyway, and people were walking by and looking at me kind of weird, but they probably didn't even understand what was going on. I could have told them I was changing a tire and they probably would have just shrugged their shoulders and walked off. So anyway, so that was the story. Kind of crazy day.
Good old GT. Good old GT.